Hello everyone to the latest episode of Hopen. I guess it's been a while. Like we can say it's been several months. There've been a lot of bad things, there've been a lot of good things, but the good thing is I've managed to push through them. What truly matters is I've pushed through them. So today's topic will be about companionship. It's something that came up while I was listening to my childhood favorite instrumental called Kung Fu Panda Ugu Essence. Never ceases to amaze me. And I want to address this. That's something important. You know, it's about our built-in natural feelings to want someone in our lives. Rest assured, I'm not talking about everyone. I'm not talking about the entire human race. I'm not talking about everyone. It's for the people who have those feelings, have it be powerful or weak. Those who actually have an essence of it. You see, when I was observing myself, I asked myself, why are you so are you so desperate to have someone? You should just let it go and accept the fact that it's never gonna happen. But then after observing myself for so long, after making so many mistakes, I've told myself that it's wrong to say that you don't deserve anyone, or you should not have someone, or you should not have not someone. You get the idea. You should not want to not have someone. You can definitely have someone in your life. It's naturally in there, built inside you. And again, I'm not talking about everyone. I'm talking about the people who have those feelings. You know, the feeling to have someone, to hold someone, to cry on, to talk to, it's naturally built into us. To communicate with one another. We're all born like this. No matter how much we say we're not, we are. And of course, some of us are going to face this whole independence, backlash at some point. You're going to have people say, hey, you should be more independent. No one in this world is independent. If one or the other, someone is dependent on someone. Okay? Like the president is dependent on the people. They can't even tell that. Okay? Some people and the eldest of the family, okay, is always dependent on the family itself for keeping his hopes up. You get the idea. Everyone is dependent on one another. They have to communicate. But, putting that aside for another topic, of course, we shouldn't take this lightly. Of course, it's a good thing to be capable of supporting yourself, thinking about yourself. But the whole idea of forcing yourself to be alone, it's an experience, yes, but never force yourself as if you're an extrovert, okay, or someone who's communicative, okay, someone who likes to communicate with people or who wants to get along with people. You shouldn't force yourself to be independent, okay. This is a very dangerous topic. I am afraid to speak about it myself. Some people are shy around people. Some people are awkward, yet somehow they wish to have someone around them. They would even deny it. They will deny it till the end of the world. They will deny it. But, that's how it is. People are shy. People can be awkward. They can be uncomfortable. Sometimes they want to walk out of their comfort zone. And again, I'm not addressing the entire human race. Let's start with the good people of this world. When you have this crave, this need to have someone and want someone, don't tell yourself it's wrong. It's perfectly all right. See, you know why bad people exist? It's because the bad people, they were good people, but people who were jealous of them, or people who had no idea about the right path and all, they totally threw them off. They threw them off and told that, okay, you do this instead. So instead of controlling themselves, instead of thinking correctly, instead of telling yourself that it's wrong to have someone, just say it's perfectly all right to have someone. Just know that everything has its time and place. People tend to wish to be held by someone or hold someone to feel important or not alone. Two's a company, and we all know that. We're biologically programmed to work in groups. For a greater reason, we're made like this, to communicate, to evolve together. And of course, to the people who like to sit around and just read books and all, I'm not talking about myself, but you get the idea. this biological programming. It comes with the goods and bads. No, it doesn't come with its bads. It's how we control the goods. Unless we turn it to bads. It's like eating an orange. If you eat one orange, that's good. 2 oranges, that's good. 10 oranges, there's a problem over there. There is a problem. See, but it's how you use your instincts, how you determine. It's like biologically comes with goods. It's how you use these instincts, these natural feelings, to determine if they're bad. No natural process that you're born with, okay, is or was wrong. It's how people have made you feel about them that could be wrong. Example, you have this feeling for someone. Okay, if they reject you, okay, that's another problem. If you're telling this to a friend, you're trying to make friends with someone and they're feeling uncomfortable, okay, they're feeling uncomfortable. Now, we have to accept. Moving on, we have to accept their boundaries. And of course, you have to understand that, okay, this is my need. Okay, I'm not understanding it here. So this is not the right time. The right place, but not the right time. You can do this later on in the future when you've actually built up some if you've acquainted yourself with the person, you built up this trust with this person. It's fascinating as it is. I'm not even referring to relationships, but companionships as a whole. Playing games, hanging out, talking, relaxing, writing, playing, and laughing together. This is the true way for someone to connect, for building companionship. Not some over some phone or laptop, but physically bonding with them to truly feel connected. You see, we've built this distortion, this border, this separation, this division between ourselves. We were built to socialize and communicate, but we've evolved in such a terrible way. We're focusing only on our laptops and phones. Okay, there's a person in front of you and on the phone. I'm gonna chat with them on the phone to feel less uncomfortable about it, to feel more comfortable about this. That is not okay. Companionship. This is gonna make your future a bit harder. It's not gonna make it easier. It's gonna make it a little harder. To build true companionship is to understand yourself, to understand your boundaries, to understand the other person's boundaries, to know what the right time and right place is, to build trust, to understand that good things are natural things, but done correctly. As in ways that it doesn't harm anyone. So if you are to, of course, have feelings for someone, if you are to want to be with someone, be friends with someone, you have to build this trust, and you have to take your time with it and know that it's not a wrong thing. It's perfectly fine to have and want a friend. It's perfectly fine to have and want a companion. It's perfectly fine to have a partner. It's perfectly fine to have a soulmate. What's not perfectly fine is forcing it down someone's throat. It's absolutely not fine to rush things. You gotta stay calm all the time and take it easy. Okay, this is my first lecture on companionship. If I had more ideas about it, I'm gonna add more. Okay, I'll see you on the next episode. Bye-bye.